Men with a Mission. With the introduction of conscription in the 1960s, it was realised that Australia's Defence Forces would have access to a wider pool of talented men than those that normally volunteer for service. Major Jack Roberts was tasked by the Defence Department to form a small group from the National Servicemen to take on some unique tasks. He chose 3 young men from completely different backgrounds that had shown signs of being able to work with anyone from different backgrounds or ethnic groups. These 3 men were a Christian, a Jew, and a Muslim. After being whisked away from their regiment as it sailed for Vietnam, they were taken to an isolated island and underwent their unique training. When their special training had been completed, they joined the war as intelligence observers. As their first task exposed to the Australian government that some of its allies were not being as ethical as they should, the Australian government tasked the group to seek out corruption and human rights violations. They developed into a unique force that was to give assistance to refugees, as well as reporting on corruption. Their activities were seen by the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, as well as the Human Rights High Commission. With the Australian government's blessing, they were recruited to continue their work, only now as a UN investigating unit, to collect evidence of corruption and human rights violations in Indochina. Along the way, their group expanded, and although the original 3 were only conscripted for 2 years, they were together until the late 1970s. Although not a war story, Men with a Mission shows the tragedies that come out of war, balanced by the loves and hopes of the future.